Hello, and welcome to Retro's House of Horror. Okay, not really. I know you guys have seen all my Halloween Express stuff and my scary videos and all the things we do at the museum. But contrary to popular belief, I actually decorate my home in a different way. Not so scary, more retro. I guess that's not surprising. And kitschy and silly and fun and a lot of vintage stuff. And that's basically what I'm going to share with you today. I've dragged everything out and I am ready to put it up in different areas in my house, and I'm going to take you along with me for the journey of Halloween decorating today. So let's get to it. Okay, so here's what we're dealing with currently. I have the My Retro Nightmare live stream to thank for this. All of my holiday stuff is currently buried. Gonna have to do a lot of digging to get that Halloween stuff out. That's a Christmas tree, not a dead body. So we have 6 boxes of a wonderful Halloween junk.
It's not junk, it's good stuff. Like treasure.
6 boxes of treasure. Alright, so we're starting here at this lovely shelf that my dad made back in the 70s for my mom. She originally used it to house her seashell collection. Nowadays, it's in my home. I use it for retro decor. If you've seen my retro Christmas video from last year, you did see this showcased with all my Christmas items. This is the first year I'm going to use it for a Halloween display, a retro Halloween display. Fill it with all kinds of cool vintage stuff. So I'm excited to get started on that. I do have some help today, and she's quite excited about retro decorating.
Decor.
Are you ready to go?
Sure am.
Let's get started.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got the shelf filled up with all this retro goodness. I think before we move on to something else that we should take a closer look at some of these rad cubby holes. See just exactly what is inside. There are some newer things up here, reproductions and whatnot, but I've got them because they look retro and they fit right in. He actually lights up, but he needs batteries. A little happy Halloween thing there. So we've got some Hallmark stuff here. This ghost says Hallmark on the bottom. And 1981, which is a great year. My year of birth. Not sure where he's from, but kind of a fun little monster guy. That was actually part of a children's doctor kit, like an x-ray, and I thought it looked cool to add to a Halloween display. We've got more ceramic stuff for every holiday. That ghost is probably one of those things, those paint it yourself things, and then you get it glazed and all that. Probably from the 80s. Got some witch votives there. Got these fun little candles here. They're battery operated. I don't think I have any in there now, but of course they light up. Some more ceramic stuff. Annabelle, you want to test out that ghost?
Ooh, ghost? Okay.
So that is not old. That's just a Dollar Tree item, but it's a blow mold, you guys, like the old ones. Same plastic material. And he's motion sensitive.
Really? I didn't know that.
You can tell it's newer when you turn it on because he's got the LED lights inside of him. That cat face is newer, but it's based on the old postcards and pictures and whatnot from actually as far back as the 20s. And there's my witch there. She's kind of cool. She's got real hair on the back there. So this guy right here, he isn't exactly Halloween, but he's nice and fall. He's a Scarecrow. This is actually a children's crib toy that they would pull on that. Annabelle can show you how it works.
Glad to.
And I bet she can tell you who makes that too.
I know. Fisher Price.
Yep. That's an old Fisher Price toy there.
Original Fisher Price design.
It has a date of 1978.
Woohoo!
So that is even
Steven.
before the Retromantic came about.
Cray.
78. I know some other people with that year of birth. RJ 78 Productions, perhaps.
Hey, RJ.
So this is a little blast from the past. You don't see these much anymore, but moms and grandmas of yesteryear like to make these little things, and when you squeeze them, they open like that. Annabelle, do you have a guess of what maybe could have gone inside those?
Something very tasty. Hershey's.
Hershey Kiss. Probably could have put other stuff in there too, but I specifically remember you'd open that up and there'd be a little Hershey Kiss inside.
Hey, Grandma.
And we've got a friend down there.
Who? Oh, my bestie.
And who might this be?
Ziggy! I always forget the name, but I remember it.
Yes, this is Vampire Ziggy. Now, he's a long-time character. Probably from back in the 70s or maybe even a little older for that one. He was a cartoon or a comic strip in the paper. And they've got stuff for him for every holiday. We have Christmas Ziggy, Easter Ziggy. I think we even have a Mother's Day Ziggy.
We do.
All kinds of Ziggy. And this was something I got from a very cool person and Facebook group, Mike's Dead Formats. I recommend that Facebook group. I will leave you a link if you'd like to go check them out. They sell a lot of retro stuff there. You can sell things as well. And we're just about to the end here. My favorite and yours.
The yummy and delicious Pez Dispensers. Yum, yum, yum. I can almost taste the yummy Pez candy right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of my toys. So, anyways, first up we have Scare Bear. Ooh. And I think I see a play on of words here. Scare Bear. If you've seen the Care Bears, then I think you'll figure this out. Care Bear, Scare Bear. Get it? So, this guy's scaring me. Woo! Over here we have Hello Kitty. Kitty. Hello Kitty. And she's in her little costume with her on it. So cute. She's ready to go. And We have another Hello Kitty in her pumpkin costume. I am a kitty ready for trick-or-treating. Whoops, isn't she cute? And now we have something that I think either Grandma made for me or we bought it from a shop. Either she fixed the eye, because I remember one of the eyes came out. So Grandma, if you're watching this, thanks a lot. And this guy's really cute. And over here we have Raggedy Ann. You know her? She's in her little fall outfit here. This is just a really funny guy. Did you hear that? Vibrating. And here's Casper and his twin. Casper the friendly ghost. Oh wait, no, that's Smurfs.
And those came from Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Yep,
yes.
you could go get a pizza and the kids would get one of those puppets back when the movie came out.
Puppet?
I think that was
stick your hand in
90s.
Okay, now we have Kermit the Frog in his outfit, ready to go trick or treating. Yeah. Hello, people. I am Kermit. Nice to see you. Over here we have a magazine that, if you didn't know, kids used to read this kind of stuff way back in the day. It has a few fun activities in here. Let me show you one specific one. Here it is. This thing, you can cut it out, but I don't think it's such a good idea though, because look on the back. This, and if you cut out this, you'd be cutting out that stuff. I mean, who wants to do that? But other than that, I think we should keep it in there, or maybe make your own. But it's a cool little project maybe you can make, and there's stories.
What's the date on it? Do you see a date on the front?
October 1974.
Wow. And what's the name of the magazine?
Playmate.
Does anybody remember Children's Playmate? Did anybody get this magazine or remember reading it?
If you do or did, then put it in the comments below and give a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe.
She's got it down.
We've got one of my personal favorites, Candy Corn Monkey. Ooh, ooh, ah.
Why is he called Candy Corn Monkey?
Well, don't you know? Big candy corn belly.
I see.
Next up, Ghost. He sneaks into the room. Boo! Ah! But isn't he cute?
Mm-hmm.
He scared me, though. Here's another little guy. He's like a little elf with his shoes. And he has a little pumpkin, little mark there. This is the pumpkin basket. Do-do-do-do. To carry all them. And we have a little baby pumpkin. How cute. And we have a spider. He's not one of my toys. I just saw him, but look at all his legs. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. And this is Pumpkin Guy. I don't know. His striped pants like a witch. He's a witch's assistant. And last but not least, but crazy, the big fat cat guy. I don't even know if he's a cat. And that's all my toys. Thanks for watching Ambo's toy explaining session.
Do you know what those buckets are next to you? Get those.
Halloween trick-or-treating buckets with their own little tops.
That's true, but do you know where they came from?
Let me guess. McDonald's?
That's right. There's newer ones, like from your time.
My time.
Yep, and then there's ones that are from my time when I was a kid.
They even have their own tops, so your candy doesn't fall out.
Let's see, this one I know is from when I was a kid.
Some of them are missing tops, though.
Yeah. And they have old commercials from the 80s, And that they show all of these things lined up.
Ooh, let me do a commercial for them.
And they tell you you can come to McDonald's and get one of these buckets. And you know what came in them? Can you guess?
Your Happy Meal?
That's right. You got your Happy Meal inside of these. So who remembers these buckets? I'm sure a lot of you do.
If you do, put a like and tell about it in your comments. What was your past like? What crazy buckets did you have? Well, we would love to see.
Okay, so you did get to see the shelf get filled up with all those fun little retro knickknacks. But now it's time to check out the rest of the living room. Of course, this is the fireplace area. We got some little pumpkin friends here. Milky Way guy. And this guy over here, put batteries in him and he actually like jiggles around and his eyes light up. But the main thing I want to talk about in this area is these cardboard cutout guys. Now these are made by different companies, but the main one, and they're still around, but now they sell like t-shirts and pins and things like that. But there's a company called Beistle, and they were known for these cardboard cutouts. Now these are just from the 80s, so they're not worth as much, but you would really be surprised at how much some of these things are going for on eBay. Now, you have to look at eBay solds, go into the filters and change it to that, so you're seeing what people actually paid for them and you're not looking at just what the sellers are asking. Now, these that I have are only worth a few bucks each. The skeletons are worth a little bit more. I think they're worth $10 each. And I've seen this cat right here go anywhere from $10 to $20 each. Now these on the side, I think they're a different, or they may be a different brand, but they especially remind me of my elementary school classroom. The teachers would always put up things like that. But you would not believe this. I was looking on there just today, and there was a Beistle Goblin, they called it, from the 1940s, and I kid you not, it sold for $275. I mean, wow. So guys, if you like to go to flea markets and thrift stores, and if you ever come across these cardboard things, and they make other holiday stuff too, but if you come across them for a good price, you should get them. Not only because they're cool, I mean, if you're like me, you just want to keep them, but if you like to sell things online, you can really make a profit from these. A lot of people group them together, some of the ones that aren't worth as much, they group them together and sell the lot of them for 30 or 40 bucks. I mean, it's not bad for cardboard, I'm telling you. So I also got these little mini pumpkin guys, cats and jack-o'-lanterns, Frankenstein, the cat and skull, and even a cauldron there. So that's the view during the daytime. And now we will switch to a fun night view. Okay, now I am moving over here to the TV area, and as you can see, I have some delightful retro blow molds over here. Yes, these are in fact called blow molds. Now, the little ghosty guy, he's a reproduction. I actually just recently got him from the Big Lots store. Actually, Sir Daniel bought him for me. So we can all thank Sir Daniel for the lovely addition to the collection here. Now that one actually has LED colored lights in it, so you can tell it's a newer one. So the other ones have that cord on the back with the little light bulb. And they make these for all holidays. You know, got Santas at Christmas and different things like that. This is another thing you want to get on eBay and take a look at, because depending on size, rarity, and some other things, these can also go for a pretty penny online. So just an example of that, I saw a 17-inch haunted house that recently sold for $149.99. So wow, that's pretty cool. And then some larger jack-o'-lanterns were going for about $40 each. Now I actually have some over here that I hadn't shown yet. Now those two guys were on there, and I saw those going for anywhere from $10 to $20. Those have a hole in the back too to light up, and they were originally supposed to be hung in the windows, but this year I've got them on the ledge there. So I did see some of the ones that I have. The haystack jack-o'-lantern recently sold for $24. So the cat, and there's a matching one over here. The cats were going for about $24 each. I did see a rare owl that was going for $98. I've never come across an owl, so it must be pretty rare. But anyway, this is another example of something you should pick up if you run into a blow mold for any holiday at a thrift store or flea market, and it's a good price. Maybe they don't know what they have. That's always fun, although that's harder and harder to come by now. You can make a good profit on these. I would be the one who would just want to keep them because they're so awesome. But if you like to sell things online, blow molds are definitely something that you can make a profit on. So that was your daytime view. Let's check it out at night. Ta-da! This is my little plant corner, and I've got it all decked out for Halloween. I decided to stick some of my plants, both fake and live or real, in Halloween themed things like the little plastic pumpkins and that little cat bucket there, and just try to give it a festive Halloween look. That ghost bucket there is retro, an older item. Some of them are newer. I like how the plants make them look like they have funky hair. I'm especially proud of this plant because, guys, I'm not a plant person, but I've managed to keep this one alive for well over a year. So that's an accomplishment for me. He's got his spider friend there. So we'll take a little night view of this as well, even though I think only one thing lights up. But here we go anyway. I got this little area here as well. This is one of my newest additions, this jack-o'-lantern candelabra there. And he actually has flickering lights on the end there, which we will check out when we do the night view. Another blow mold here, jack-o'-lantern blow mold. Some other fun things. So this is one section that definitely looks nice at nighttime. So we will want to check out the night view right about now. Got my spider friend there, and then another one up there. Just hanging out. So we have a decorated door as well. Some more of those cardboard cutouts there. Haunted house. And this is a little countdown to Halloween. You spin that and the numbers change, which is decidedly hard to do with one hand, so you get the picture. And then, like I keep saying, some of these items are not old, but they're made to look in that retro style. I also have this little doorway here, which I actually showed on a Thanksgiving retro decor video, which I will link at the top of the screen now if you'd like to check that out. I will not be doing a new Thanksgiving video this year because I covered it pretty thoroughly last year, so if you missed that one, go ahead and check out that link. This lights up. It's got the hole in the back, just like the ceramic houses and Christmas trees you see at Christmas. So it looks like the doorway is lit up, and I like to put that little witch with it like it's her house. So this is one of those ceramic projects I talk about these in several videos. It's something that somebody painted and fixed up and then took it home to be a decoration. I don't see any markings on that one. I don't see a name or the name of the mold company like Atlantic Mold that does the Christmas trees, but that is one of those ceramic projects. This is as well. I don't see initials on that either. All my Christmas trees have initials on the bottom, or they say Atlantic Mold Company, but these are along the same lines. Let's see this one here. I don't see initials, but I do see a number, so that was probably the number of that particular mold design. So one of our seasonal traditions is to get out this pumpkin glass here. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it. If you don't have one, maybe mom or grandma did.
Yes, yes.
So we get that out every fall, and there's something special that we put in it.
Drum roll. Open up. Candy corn! Also, since we're all getting in the truth now, when I was little, I used to sneak candies. I remember when you were still in your bedroom, I would just sneak candies. But I don't do that anymore because I'm big.
Well, it's nice to have a confession about when you were a naughty young girl.
Naughty?
But
how dare you?
I'm sure that's something that most of us have done.
Yeah.
I remember sneaking chocolate chip cookies on Saturday mornings during Saturday morning cartoons.
You, the Retromantic devil horns.
So we've got candy corn here. We're gonna go ahead and fill these up. And I know a lot of people actually don't like candy corn, but we are candy corn fans.
Yes, we sure
Can you
are.
believe that?
Yeah, some people who don't like candy corn are like, bleh, but we are like, yum, candy corn.
Yeah, we are fans.
We need more. Yes, more. Wait, I need that one.
So we've got different ones. This year we have an autumn mix. Oh, we're familiar with that one, with the chocolate and the regular ones and the pumpkin. So we've got something called pie favorites this year. apple pie and pumpkin pie. The package is sticky because I got Chinese food the other day and the sauce dripped onto the candy corn packages.
Yeah.
We actually don't need to fill it all the way up because every year we end up with stale, old candy corn. And I end up
True
dumping
that.
it out. So,
That.
we're good with this amount.
Ah.
You haven't even had dinner yet.
I'm not sneaking anything. What are you looking at? Shoot. Stop filming.
Alright, close it up.
Okay.
We're officially ready for the fall season.
Uh-huh.
Got our pumpkin filled.
Mhm.
We're good to go.
Good to go. Good to go.
So Annabelle wanted to show her special plate for the Halloween season. What can you tell us about this?
Okay, so this is Ronald McDonald, and he's trick-or-treating with some clown people and Ghost Man, and with a big pumpkin and a little kitty right there.
So she eats her meals in October on this plate. Now, years ago, you used to be able to buy these plates from McDonald's.
Collect them all! Who wants a pumpkin? On a perfect pumpkin plate.
All right, so we are done with our Halloween retro decorating video. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Leave us some comments about what you saw. Leave us some memories of your own. We'd love to hear about it.
And give a big thumbs up, and remember, if you haven't already, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you know when the next excellent, amazing Retromantic videos are coming out. Make sure to do that for us, okay?
All right, she pretty much summed it up. If you like this type of content, do what she said. I'm the Retromantic. This is Annabelle. Thank you for your help today, Annabelle.
You're welcome.
And we will see you next time. Happy Halloween.
Boo! Bye!
What are you going to do with all these stuffed animals?
Let him push me off the bed.
It's true. She's got so many animals. Every night that I look at her in her bed, she's an inch closer to the edge. It's only a moment of time before I come in. She's sleeping on the floor, and the whole bed is covered in stuffed animals. Rotting pumpkin. Oh no. But he goes right back into shape. How cool is that?
You can use him twice. He never rots. I bet I could do a perfect commercial. Ready? Hello, folks. Come on down to McDonald's, and if it's close to Halloween and you don't know where your candy basket is, you lost it. You're so sad you don't have anything to put your candy in. So, come down to McDonald's, and if you're a kid, you'll get your Happy Meal inside this wonderful bucket, and you get a top that comes with it, and a handle so you won't lose your candies. So everyone, Halloween isn't ruined for you after all. Fast forward. Stuffed animals are taking over the world!
You think this is bad? You should see Christmas. And we're just about to the end here. My favorite and yours.
Wait, start over. I didn't see.
And we're just about to the end here. We've got my favorite and yours.
The Pez Dispensers.
Dispensers.
Dispensers. Dispensers. Okay, start over.
Love this cassette tape. I remember having one of these when I was a kid. Voices, sound, music, great Halloween fun. Horror cassette. Horrible sounds of Halloween. 35 thoroughly terrifying minutes of spine-tingling sounds.
Da, 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 da. Woo! We sure brought the past in our house. Oh, Retro's got her decor. Oh, that retro. Oh, that retro. And the Retro Junior.